Hello, Tim Gavel here from the Region Media Group. And this weekend on Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock, the UC Canberra Capitals take on Perth in the second game of the WNBL semi-final series. Now, the game is going to be played not at the regular venues, the AIS Arena or the Royal Theatre, but it's going to be played at the Southern Cross Stadium at Tuggeranong. And alongside me is the UC Canberra Capitals General Manager, Lucille Bailie. And Lucille, I guess you would have loved to have played in front of 4,000 fans at the AIS Arena, but given the arena's out of action, Royal Theatre's out of action, you're back to where it almost started, back in the good old days.
Well, they were good old days, Tim, but these days we're back to Southern Cross Stadium out at Tuggeranong, and it's not good at all. In fact, it's quite a disappointing scenario where we would typically attract up to 5,000 people to our finals matches. We'll squeeze in and we will fill every corner of the Southern Cross Stadium, but we're locked into no more than 1,300 odd people out at Tuggeranong.
It, I guess, highlights the problems we've got here in Canberra with stadiums and sporting infrastructure.
It most certainly does. There's no more evidence that the UC Caps can put forward. We have a track record of attracting 5,000 odd people to our finals matches. We're not able to seat and accommodate that amount of people for these final series because there is not a suitable venue for the UC Caps to play their finals in. And I think that's it's a very poor scenario for the UC Caps. I don't think it represents Canberra or brand Canberra particularly well. What the UC Caps organisation does, as we make a habit of playing in championships, we're Canberra's most successful sports team. We're the most successful team in the WNBL. We make a habit of success. We've built a tremendous track record in making championships, attracting large crowds, and yet this Sunday, we're playing in a 1,300-seat stadium where we could and have proven to attract around 5,000 people. So you're right, it's shining a spotlight on the absolute lack of suitable venues here in Canberra. It's a scenario that we don't ever hope to revisit again in future. We're shining a spotlight and we'd really enjoy a solution to this issue.
Obviously, you've been speaking to government. Do you see that there is going to be some work done on the AIS Arena or even build a new facility?
So the role of the UC Capitals is to be incredibly successful basketballers and brand ambassadors. Where the UC Caps brand goes, we take brand Canberra and all of our sponsor brands with us. So we're great ambassadors for this city and the game of basketball. So we've done our job. We've shone a spotlight on this issue. We, on Sunday, will be, and this is really unfortunate, we will be turning people away. That's really disappointing. There are kids, there are older fans, there's a whole diversity of Canberrans that would typically purchase a ticket and come and watch the Caps. So we've done our job. We have shone a spotlight on this issue. The job is now with the ACT and the federal government, who need to have some skin in the game and they need to find a solution. I am confident, and there is a federal budget and a federal election coming up. We need this to be dealt with at a federal and local government level. And as I said, Tim, this is not a scenario that the UC Caps, our fans, our supporters, our sponsors would like to revisit again in future. So we really need a solution.
And so, Lucille, just as a final question, this Sunday you're going to have to pay up to $30,000 to get the stadium right for how you want it.
We are, Tim, around $30,000 on an interim solution. I can say that the ACT Gov is supporting us with funding to make those upgrades. And there will be foregone revenue. Again, we would typically attract up to 5,000 people. We can only accommodate around 1,300. So we're going to miss out on a significant portion of revenue. And that really impacts our bottom line as an organisation. We have a strong business and we are growing the business, but to take a hit like this where we have to spend to bring the stadium up to speed and we will miss out on really valuable revenue, we're going to take a financial hit this final series.
All right, Lucille, Made a very good point. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you. That's Lucille Bailie, the General Manager of the UC Canberra Capitals. So get out there if you can and support the Capitals up against Perth on Sunday night at the Southern Cross Stadium. Tim Gavel signing off for the Region Media Group.